was in the elevator at the hospital, my usual. Donnie had a very rough week, and at 3 this morning it turned around. Thank you for praying. He could breathe and stuff. It's kind of nice. Anyway, it's been a few very long nights, and I usually leave about 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I get back there about 9 or 10. And I was in the elevator, and you know how you can hold the button that says door close? Nobody knows you're pushing it from the outside. I just found that out. You know, I figured when I'm leaning forward, sitting there for a while, that they figure I don't want them in the elevator, you know. Well, not that I'm mean, but, well, I guess I was being mean, frankly. You know, there's a lady with, you know, like 4,000 kids and stuff, and they're all snotting and screaming, and I'm exhausted. And I'm thinking, I'm going to opt out. I'm just not going to let them in the elevator. I'm by myself. It's, like 3 in the morning. Done. So I pushed my floor, and then I leaned forward on the get out of Dodge in a hurry button, And the thing just wasn't, the horse was slow, it just wasn't going real fast. Well, she came running in, gushing with thanksgiving over me. I felt like just this terrible scoundrel. She said, thank you so much. I've had such a long day. Thank you so much for holding the elevator for me. I'm thinking, I don't even know where that button is, because I have never used it, 3 years of elevators. I've never used that button. She went on and on and on. And I was going to say, well, really? And then I thought, she doesn't look like Mother Teresa to me. I'm not confessing nothing to her. Forget it. I'm not going to tell her. I was trying to kick you out in the cold with your, 8 kids or whatever they were. I thought, well, forget it. I'll have to confess and freak out when I get home. What a wretch I was. Poor God's going to be up all night hearing it from me. Well, that wasn't even the worst of it. It's as if for God to really pound it into me. I don't get that much time alone, and sometimes 45 seconds in an elevator can be just really awesome time, and I just kind of wanted it. And I get back down, and I come out, and then I realize, I forgot my purse up there. I got to go get it. So I spin around, and here's this woman, angelic, in the elevator, on purpose, holding the hold button, leaning forward. So if the door would close, it would crush her frail, weak body on my behalf. And I'm coming in, and she's like fighting the door, and hurry, honey, hurry. And I'm thinking, oh, man, I really feel condemned now. I was such a jerk to the other lady, And then coming back down, another lady's yelling, hold the elevator. And I'm like, I don't know where that button is. So I did like the other lady and, sacrifice my flesh for the woman. But I thought, Sandy, that really wasn't very nice, Yeah, you're tired and, all these multitude of things, but that shouldn't change who you are. I mean, you might secretly be a jerk. I mean, some of you are in here going, there ain't no secret about it. Well, it dawned on me, I should have been immediately nicer. And I just wasn't. And I started looking at something. And I'm not going to keep you like a ton of time. But Philippians 1, verse 9 to 11. And this I pray, that your love may abound yet more and more in knowledge and in all judgment, that ye may approve things that are excellent, that ye may be sincere and without offense until the day of Christ, being filled with the fruits of righteousness, which are by Jesus Christ unto the glory and the praise of God. Now, fruit here actually means just that. It means something that can be picked, gathered, and enjoyed. specifically from others. When they kind of cruise by your life, they're going to get something from you that is enjoyable to them. It's beneficial to them. It's nourishing to them. It's that kind of a deal. Now, that word righteousness is what I'm thinking about. What's the fruit of righteousness? Well, a fruit is something that can be picked and enjoyed. Righteousness there, it actually means integrity. And not just any integrity, but clearly it means integrity of character. Now listen to this. This is what nailed me. Integrity of character that produces good deeds or acts. You know, the whole random acts of kindness to people that the heathen do, that anybody could do. Except me on that lady. Righteousness is an integrity of character that produces good acts and deeds. Now, it says here, all these things in Philippians 9 and 10 are going to happen if you are filled with the fruits of righteousness. And you get those through Jesus Christ. The fruits of righteousness cause you that you may love and abound yet more and more in knowledge and judgment. Well, I didn't have enough fruit. Somebody come by and picked all of it, I guess. Or I forgot to plant more or something. So that poor sucker came by wanting an elevator. I'm like, no, fruit stand's closed up. Tough break. Done. I have no idea. Well, I have to get up here and confess the socks out of stuff. No more, lady. Can't do it. And you know what's funny about it? I usually care about people. I didn't give a stitch about that. I didn't care that she couldn't make it on the elevator, and I didn't care that I didn't care, and I didn't care that she didn't make it. Her and her 18 kids. I don't care. I'm going home. That's wrong, Christian. And I got in the car. I got out in my car, didn't even get in a wreck or nothing. You know, that'd shake you up usually. The Lord protected me, beyond measure, beyond what I had coming. But then, Ezra does say, the Lord does not repay us according to our gross iniquity. Not that we should go around banking on that thing. I don't think the interest pays that good. But go to Genesis. I want to get back to the root of this thing. Fruit is something that can be taken from you, kind of picked and enjoyed. It's a tangible thing. So the fruit of your righteousness means that these good things are going to happen. They're going to be produced because you have the integrity of Christ. When you have the integrity of Christ, actual deeds and acts come springing up out of you for other people to enjoy and to see. Now, look at Genesis 7. Genesis 7:1 takes this kind of to a different level. And the Lord said to Noah, come thou and all thy house, come into the ark. For thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Righteous means just, and this is the foundation of that word that you just read in Philippians. It means just, lawful, moral. And it means to have a strong desire and willingness to make things right around you. So, if I'm telling the lady with all those problems of get in my elevator, if I don't care about her, if I don't give a rip about her situation, it means that I'm not behaving in a way that's endeavoring to make things better around me.